We've had a very high national debt for a long time, and it doesn't seem to have caused any problems. So perhaps this is just a lot of concern about nothing. But what I'm doing here is not so much predicting. What I'm doing is I'm describing what is certain to happen. And the reason it's certain to happen is that the people who are going to bring it about have indeed been born and are proceeding to retirement. And the thing that is going to happen is the collapse of the entitlement programs. And the reason for the collapse is that we have an aging population for which no serious provision has been made. Now, I am not in any way deploring the fact that we're living longer. This is a wonderful thing we should rejoice at. What I'm concerned about is that we're not ready for this. Provision hasn't been made, and when I say provision hasn't been made, the entitlement programs, and here I'm talking about Social Security and Medicare, are underfunded to the tune of, and I promise you I'm not making this up, to the tune of $114 trillion. Yikes. Now, the one silver lining of this, the one consolation we can draw is that makes the national debt seem not so bad. It seems so bad, a mere drop in the bucket. 14 trillion is like nothing. So this is something that you can't really tax your way out of, or borrow, or print your way out of. And the idea that you're going to grow your way out of it, I'm fairly skeptical of that as well. So what I'm suggesting is that given that we are in this situation, this is an opportune moment for us to go back and re-examine and re-evaluate the various claims that have been made by which we have been talked into accepting this government and its expansion in the first place. And what is that version of events that we've been given over the years since we were in junior high? Well, I think we all know it by heart. In fact, I would be shocked if people didn't believe it, because this is what we're told all the time, from the time we're kids up to the present, which is that government is composed of wonderful, selfless public servants who are merely pursuing the common good. And why without them, well, we'd have no art, we'd have no science, we'd all be ignoramuses, we'd probably be getting our limbs blown off by exploding consumer products, and we'd probably all be working in a mine for $1 a day. I mean, like, isn't this what we all got? Everybody got this in 6th grade. And it is superficially plausible. I don't deny that. It seems plausible. But here's one of my objections to it, at least to get you thinking a little bit. And I use this analogy just on the radio today. Let's suppose, instead of all these things being provided by the federal government, let's suppose they were all provided by Walmart. And let's say Walmart is also, by an interesting coincidence, providing the educational services in a way just like the government does today. But this time it's Walmart. And so you go through your education, and every day when you walk into the classroom, you're greeted with portraits of former Walmart CEOs up on the wall, and you're told wonderful stories about them, and how wonderful and honest and decent and upright they were, and you have special celebrations on particular days of the year which are supposed to honor the Walmart CEOs, and you're told that, my heavens, without the Walmart CEOs, well, you'd be just a stupid, helpless, pathetic boob at the mercy of all the grasping private individuals out there who care nothing for the common good. Like, you would probably be skeptical of that. And so, well, I don't really, I'm glad Walmart gets me inexpensive products and everything, but I'm not sure I buy the whole, without them, I'd be in a ditch somewhere. I'm not sure I buy that. But yet, if it's the federal government, well, we just accept this.